Hi! Today is going to be just a regular talking video. It's my first time making a talking video, so I thought that might be interesting. And today I want to talk about the content I consumed in April. This isn't really a structured review or anything. It's more like a personal recap. What I liked, what didn't work for me, and how I felt about it. So let's get started. So a quick pause before we continue. About a couple of weeks ago, Anna Luisa sent me some of their pieces, and the timing was kind of perfect because about a month ago I got a second ear piercing. Right about that time, they reached me out and offered some pieces to try. I've been wearing them non-stop for almost 2 weeks now, and what stood out for me the most is that I had zero irritation. No weird reactions, no allergy, no heaviness, which if you ever had sensitive ears, you know is not always the case with jewelry. The pieces feel really well made, but not in a way that feels over the top. More like something you can wear every day but still feel put together. Prices start from $50, and when you put them on, the look feels clean and elevated. I went for two silver sets, Julia and Perry. I really like how they work both together and separately. I really like the designs are simple but not boring. They feel current but also like something you would get tired in a few months. They're also meant to be worn daily. They don't tarnish, they are water resistant, and they come with 2-year warranty, which is, I think, really cool. I've been wearing them with everything. Casual outfit, going out, just running errands, and I like that I don't need to think too much about styling because they just work. Also, with the Mother's Day coming up, I think this is a really solid gift option. They even have a gift packaging, which I'd actually recommend if you're planning to give it to someone. I'll leave the links in the description if you want to check them out. And now let's get back to the video. The first thing I want to talk about that I consumed in April was the final season of Beastars. I started watching Beastars back in 2020, and at first I thought that this is just a Zootopia but in anime. But the plot got so wild, so I don't even know what to compare it to. Maybe Ryugagatoku game series. So this kind of things is going on in Beastars. The previous season ended on a cliffhanger. Even though I was really curious on how the story would end, I decided to wait till the second part of the final season will come out, and I kinda regret it because during that wait I completely forgot what was even going on, and the second half of the season felt really ducked out. I just wanted it to finally wrap up already, but at the same time the final episode, the ending, felt really rushed out. I don't know how it was in the manga, but in the anime I wish they spent more time showing what happened to the characters after everything. Also, I have to say that even though I love the series overall, Haru annoyed the hell out of me. I just hate characters like that. I'm not sure if I want to read manga after finishing the anime because I feel like anime is already wrapped everything up for me and I don't really feel like going deeper into the lore. Maybe I should, but right now I don't want to. Second thing I want to talk about is the second season of Dorohedoro. It's been 6 years since the first season came out, and in the meantime I managed to read all the manga, collect all the manga in a physical form. I started to read Daidar, another work of Kyu Hayashida. I went to Kyu Hayashida exhibition in Tokyo. I completely forgot the plot of manga and the first season. I rewatched the first season to remember what it was all about. I realized how much I love Dorohedoro. So if you haven't read or watched it yet, this is 100% recommendation for me, but I will not dive deeper into the lore to avoid spoilers. I really think that every person on our planet should check it out. So put this video on pause and go watch or read Dorohedoro. I will wait, that's okay. The third piece of content I consumed in April was this book. My whole life in my circle, Murakami books had that kind of cringe aura around them. I don't even know why exactly. I guess because he's one of the most popular Japanese authors. People treated his work like something basic, not very serious. I'm not sure. I found this book in a second-hand store. It cost like 500 yen. In the meantime, in Kinokuniya, other books from Japanese authors in English cost more than 2000 yen. So I took it as a sign to form my own opinion about this author. Right now, I read about 70%, and to be honest, I don't really understand why Murakami is that popular. I also understand why people criticize him for how he writes women, because all the relationships between the main character and the women around him feels like a typical anime harem plot, because he's super average, like he's describing himself just a regular student, but for some reason women just throwing themselves at him. His classmates, his friends, random girls at cafe or in the club. For me, it doesn't make any sense. I find it kind of hilarious. Like in the first half of the book, I thought that maybe this gonna be somehow important for the plot, but now I don't know, it's just funny for me. I'll finish this book because I don't like leave things unfinished, but I don't think I'll be reading anything else by Murakami anytime soon or ever. Next thing I wanted to talk about is Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. On April 17th, a new Tomodachi Life game came out, and I really loved and still love Tomodachi Life on Nintendo 3DS, and I was really curious what the new game will offer. The best thing about it, it has no censorship, so you can create anyone you want, you can create any item you want, you can give any lines to characters and make them say anything you want. This is just insanely funny. Right now, on my island, Jesse Pinkman is Hatsune Miku's best friend, and they are talking about cooking crystals on a kitchen. And I think this is amazing, especially for a company like Nintendo. I also really like that the game is slow-paced and chill. You can get sucked in for like a few hours, or you can just check in for 15 minutes just to check out how your residents are doing. For busy days, this is perfect for me because, for example, Pokemon Pokopia for me felt super stressful. I mean, this is a really good game and it was really fun to play, but there's so much things to do and it feels like pressure if you don't have like a lot of time to play. The same thing goes for Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing felt similar but in a different way. There's no sense of progress unless you're spending hours on grinding resources, new materials, recipes for new items to expand your collection. And outside of grinding and customization, there's not much to do. And sometimes I just don't have time to do all that. I mean, I have other games I want to play and other things I want to do. So for now, both games unfortunately abandoned. In Tomodachi Life, it's the opposite. You just watch your residents like ants. The game asks really little from you, but gives a lot in return in terms of positive emotions, jokes, and all that stuff. And the last thing I want to talk about today is this music album, Granddaddy Under the Western Freeway. I only recently discovered that band through the song AM 180. Well, it's the most popular track on Spotify, so I guess that's why it was recommended to me. But I really like it, the synths out in the song, so I decided to check out the whole album. Someone in the comments under the first track described it like this. This song makes me think about when I was walking out of the mental hospital and they escorted me out. Some guy gave me a book he really loved there. It's still in my closet, and I feel like too many old ones are there to read it. And honestly, this is how I would describe the whole album. Unfortunately, a couple of days ago, I found out that this album is no longer available on streaming. I don't know if it's because I'm in Japan or it was removed completely, but now I feel like I need to find this album on a CD just to make sure I don't lose it. Overall, April feels kinda chaotic in terms of content. I've got a lot of mixed feeling from irritation to weird nostalgia. If you like this kind of format, when I just talk about things I like or I didn't like, please let me know in the comments. I might make more kind of content like this. If you have a different opinion on things, I'll be glad if you share it in the comments as well, so we can discuss it. And also please let me know what you've been reading or watching lately. I'm really curious about it, and maybe I will find something I'm not aware of, but I should. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending time with me today. Don't forget to check out Anna Louise's website, and see you next time.